While I am happy for Willie Simmons, there's something that I hate about his hire at FIU. I'm about to tell y'all what that is. But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, y'all, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all you people on it, and make sure you turn on those post notifications. Former FAMU head coach, SWAC champion, Black national champion, Willie Simmons, who's also the former Duke running backs coach, has now accepted a job as the head coach of Florida International. And I want to say congratulations. Congratulations. This brother clearly can coach. He can recruit. He's a leader. Good offensive mind. Great in the media. Damn good head coach. Then first, what the fuck is your problem with the hiring? This is my problem. I hate that a king like Willie Simmons got to go to a place like FIU to get the money. I hate that shit. I hate that shit, dog. I hate that FIU is an elevation over FAMU. I hate that, bro. I hate that. But I ain't got no question that he finna make more money than he did at FAMU easily. I haven't looked at any contract details or anything like that, but I know that, just bringing it closer to home here in Mississippi, I know that like Will Hall, the former coach at Southern Miss, was making more money than TC Taylor. Just because it's Southern Miss, just because it's a PWI, just because it's in the FBS, just because the legacy of slavery and Jim Crow. See, we like to talk about the schools being underfunded, but the motherfucking human beings are underfunded. Personally, we as a people are still suffering from the racial wealth gap. And because of that, we don't have the funds, even in our success. If you're watching this, more than likely you are an HBCU, either student or graduate. You know what I'm talking about? That makes you elite. You be a college graduate. Most Americans aren't college graduates. More than likely you have some career. You know what I'm talking about? You out here getting to some money. Even with that, you largely still behind some white person who shit just got a high school diploma in terms of wealth. And that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And that's the main reason why we can't goddamn retain a motherfucker like a Willie Simmons. Why a brother like Willie Simmons, who wants to go get some generational wealth for his family, for his wife, and for his children, he has to make those moves to go get that money. I hate that shit. I hate that. Because we view it as elevation. The white world don't give a fuck about FIU. They do not give not one fuck about FIU. The white world gives a fuck. And when it comes to college football, they care about the Big Ten schools and the SEC. They have shown us that countless times. I saw a clip, and I'm gonna make a reel out of it. Shout out to all y'all who follow me across all socials. Nick Saban was basically throwing shots at the Big 12. You know what Dion and them play? Throwing shots at the Big 12. Basically like, what would some of the SEC teams look like over there in the Big 12? Folks don't give a fuck about white folks. Don't give a fuck about these other schools outside the SEC and Big Ten. They damn sure don't give a fuck about no school like FIU. I know. I went to a school like that. Southern Miss. I remember this distinctly. This shit. Wow. I don't know if I shared this with y'all yet. Maybe I have. Because one of these times we had to go to the emergency room. I had to take my mom to the emergency room. And we were up in that bitch. And shit, the goddamn triage nurse was a little talkative. Hell, cause my mama right here sick, bro. What the fuck we up here talking football for? But he up here, asked me who my teams are. And I told him Jackson State and Southern Miss, because that's where I went. I went to Southern Miss for undergrad. And in the end, I did some graduate work at Jackson State to be able to get my teacher's license. What they call the alternate route. So those are my schools. And then I think he brought up Dion or something like that. But then, as the conversation went on, he came back to that shit. But come on, really, who's your teams? And he wanted me to pick between Ole Miss and Mississippi State, like almost like, of course, he didn't give a fuck. Southern white dude didn't give a fuck about Jack State, but he made it clear he didn't give a fuck about Southern Miss either. He wanted to know who was my team between the two SEC schools, Mississippi State and Ole Miss. And I told him my teams is Southern Miss and Jackson State. Those are my teams. That's why I went. Fuck we talking about? The white world don't give a fuck about these group of 5 schools. They have no respect for these motherfuckers. Maybe Boise. You know what I'm saying? They got no respect for these motherfuckers. But I like, really don't give a fuck about no ACC like that unless it's Miami, Clemson. About it. Big 12, I don't think they care about none of them no more. Since Oklahoma and Texas ain't there no more, I don't think the white world give a fuck about none of the Big 12 schools no more. None of them. So that's how they look at an FIU. But for us, we view it as, okay, Willie Simmons then came up. When FAMU is a motherfucking HBCU blue blood, man. But even with that, they ain't got the bread to offer him what FIU can offer him. Like, to be a minority in this country, to be outnumbered, to be overwhelmingly outnumbered. Again, we only make up 12 to 13% of this nation. In a nation of 330 million motherfuckers, we only like 40 million deep or something. You know what I'm saying? 40 plus million deep. Like that's, so we outnumbered and outfunded. So one of our kings had to go to them to get some bread. Go to one of their lower tier motherfuckers to get some bread, to feel like he stepped up. We did the same thing. Our queen, Tamika Reed, built a dynasty, the dynasty at Jack State University. They had to go to Charlotte to get that money. I hate that shit, man. I really do. But keep the faith, man, and keep pushing. Keep working. Keep working. If you watching this, it's something in you that's real. You know what I'm talking about? It's something in you that want to goddamn elevate personally. It's something in you that want to elevate your own institution. Keep grinding, dog. And keep investing in your institution, and we build these shits up. So kings like Willie Simmons ain't got to go to these FIUs, and queens like Tamika Reed ain't got to go to no Charlottes to feel like they got to elevate to get the bag. They can stay right where the fuck they are amongst their own people and build this shit up. That's the dream. That's the dream. Keep dreaming, keep working for it. But shout out to Coach Simmons. Congratulations on the hire. I hope he killed this shit. Honestly, I hope he doesn't fuck up FAMU. I know there's been some speculation that maybe he'll start, getting motherfuckers from FAMU to come over there to him. I hope that doesn't happen. I want to beat FAMU ass now. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Howard Jack State University beat FAMU's ass. Them motherfuckers talk hella shit. But I hope he'll start raiding them motherfuckers. Because the way he left, he didn't leave like Prime. He left respectfully. He said he was gonna goddamn donate and shit like that. Real shit. So like he had family invested in FAMU, even though I think he played somewhere else, but it's like his family was FAMU down. I hope he doesn't, kind of kill some of that goodwill by, snatching players up off of. But FAMU, y'all gonna have to be on y'all shit. Cause y'all know he a bad motherfucker. So you better be on y'all shit. Hope y'all got y'all NIL collector rolling like we, got ours over here. Shout out to KC 1400. Make sure if you haven't joined our shit, join that shit. Y'all saw me do it last week. Okay. FAMU, you better be on your shit now. Willie might come through, snatch some shit. And y'all know if he snatch some shit, Timona gonna be on y'all ass. She'll be on y'all ass there. Okay. But shout out to the brother. Congratulations. But I do hate that that's the kind of shit we gotta do in this country to get the bag. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.